Well, we've all heard the old saying, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. And as the new saying goes, Cameron Stinson Jr. simply has that dog in him. Here's a story of how a young man from right here in Charlotte overcame being undersized to become one of the best high school wrestlers this state has ever seen.
My first sport that I really wanted to do was football. And I was like, oh no, this rocket taking off a little too slow.
Cameron Stinson's senior son, Cameron Jr., eventually found a new passion that led to him making a home on the mat.
My first 3 years, I think I only won like 1 or 2 out of probably 100, 90, 100 matches. So I don't know how I stuck with it all the way through, but I did.
The struggles early on would pave the way for success for Cameron Stinson Jr., with his father, an assistant coach at Mallard Creek, and former South Mac wrestler helping lead the way.
He told me to stay with it because, who knows what the sport will bring to me. It's not just for the winning, but to help me become a better person. So I stayed with it, and then as time came, I got better with the sport.
As Cameron improved at his craft, the pressure on him would increase over time. However, the fear of failure was something that motivated him.
When you have that fear going into a match, it kind of keeps you level-headed and keeps you in check, just so you know, okay, I know something bad can happen at any time. Let me wrestle to the best of my ability and know, hey, let me be cautious of this and that. And I feel like that's just how people wrestle their best.
That approach helped Cameron become one of the best wrestlers in state history. From the time he started his career as a Maverick, the wins started piling up. 205 to be exact, his record unblemished and legacy cemented as he is the first wrestler in North Carolina history to win over 200 matches and 4 consecutive state titles.
Four-time state champion, Cameron Stinson.
It's success not even his biggest supporters could have seen coming.
If you would have asked me Cam's 8th grade year that he was going to be a 4-time undefeated state champ, I would have looked at you and laughed.
It's unreal. It's crazy to watch and realize that I'm related to him. It's just a crazy feeling, and it's amazing.
And one could say the best is still yet to come for the young phenom. Stinson will head to Chapel Hill and rock the Carolina Blue for one of the top programs in the country. When looking back over his journey up to this point, he's proud to have set an example and left a legacy that will be remembered for quite some time.
I was never good at the sport, to see how far I've came and the legacy and history I've put on the sport, and knowing others can do it too and that they look up to me and they want to do it just like me, it means the world.